I think that creature is almost certainly a primordial.
A primordial? Didn't we find some note at the watchtower that mentioned them?
Long ago, before the human race came into existence, enormous creatures of unimaginable power ruled the Earth before going extinct. These creatures are known as primordials. Though diverse in form, their defining traits are their reptilian appearance and ferocious disposition.
You baited our breaths for this nonsense? What makes you qualified to judge that creature as a product of some bygone era?
I've heard of these primordials too. According to reports, fossils of these giant creatures have been found deep underground. Certain academic circles within the Roman Empire have recently begun more research into the matter.
Are you some kind of expert on these primordial beasts, Laxia?
Yes. I won't bore you with the details, but I'm well versed on the subject.
Finally, some good news!
Huh?
Since you know about them, you can help us figure out how to fight them off. Ain't that right, little lady?
I don't know how much help I can truly provide at this time.
The less we know about these creatures, the more we will fear them with each passing day. It would do wonders for morale to know we have someone who understands what we're up against.
I hardly think I'm...
Don't be so modest. Right, Adol?
Very well, then.
Damn. First a serial killer, now primordials? That's too many things we gotta worry about right now.
Don't come off it, will you? I'm too terrified by the nameless Ripper hiding in our midst to pay any mind to these so-called primordials. I wish I was anywhere else but this accursed island. I grow sicker and wearier each day I'm forced to breathe the same air as you riffraff.
Jeez, what a pain in the ass that guy is.
This is quite difficult to climb, actually. Thank you, Mr. Kristen. That was my first time climbing a rope ladder. I didn't think it would sway so much.
What's wrong?
Well, today was rather eventful. And I'm not as lackadaisical as Sahad, so unlike him, I'm having a difficult time falling asleep tonight. And I suppose I couldn't think of anything else to do at this hour, so... here.
Maybe.
Yes, I did. I've never prepared this dish before, so I can't vouch for its flavor. Really? I thought the end result would look more appetizing than this. By the way, Have you spoken to Hummel at all? I asked him where he went, but he said it would be unprofessional of him to tell me. What's his aim? Well... This might take a while, but I suppose you're not going anywhere for the time being. My father taught me all about the primordials. He was an archaeological scholar, you see, who specialized in the study of primordials. As a child, I often visited his laboratory, and he would have me accompany him on his excavations. I loved and respected my father. He was my whole world. But the year I turned 16, my father grew so obsessed with his research that he abandoned his house and lands. In response, his people began rioting throughout the countryside. The rioting finally ceased when my brother assumed control of House Roswell. But the loyalty our house once commanded had already been lost. Soon after, the other noble houses successfully unseated my brother, which drove my mother ill. And just 3 months ago, House Roswell was forced to relinquish its titles and lands. And now, my family's future has never been more uncertain. My father taught me many things. But after everything that happened, I began to grow dissatisfied with all that had come to define me. And I felt as if I had no place where I truly belonged. So I ran away from home. I hesitated earlier today because I never imagined my knowledge could actually prove useful. Though this is hardly the time to feel this way. I think I finally found somewhere I belong.
Well,
Thank you. But I know I cannot settle for just that. I think I'm the one who understands my father best. So I've made up my mind. If I manage to escape this place, I will search for my father. Only then will I find where I truly belong.
yes.
I hope so, but he did travel rather extensively. Oh, one more thing. I owe you an apology. Though my father was a noble, he was a rather carefree and welcoming man. That is to say, as an adventurer, you remind me of him. You even resemble him somewhat. Which may be why my behavior has been so, unseemly. So, I'm sorry. Please, you don't need to be so kind. I was forcing you to bear the brunt of my resentment toward my father. Now then, I'm going back to rest. Thank you for letting me confide in you. Good night, Adol.
Look at all the fish.
do this despite our warnings.
Let's go! I sorta understand why he did it.
Switch!
We gotta hurry and catch up to him.
It's him! Sir Carlan! We've caught up!
The nerve of this unseemly wind! I refuse to spend another second on that island, living among common riffraff. It falls upon me to ferry myself to freedom, to escape this infernal place once and for all.
Good thing he got stuck. Ahoy!
Sir Carlan, please! You must return to shore!
No good. Doesn't look like he can hear us. Huh? Oh, no. Hey, Adol, you seeing what I'm seeing?
What? What is the meaning of this? Shoo! Shoo, I say! Away with you!
What is that?
That's the tentacle what sunk the Lombardia. Sure as there's salt in the sea.
So that's what the captain was talking about.
We can't just stand here gawping. We gotta help that stuffed shirt, Adol. No.
Why have these creatures come to impede us? Here they come!
Managed to fight them all.
What about Sir Carlan? Is he all right?
Shoo! Shoo! Stay back, I say! What manner of beast is this? Stand down, I say! I'm Sir Carlan, esteemed noble of the Roman Empire!
Sir Carlan!
What the hell?
That monster might be a primordial.
Really?
In prehistoric times, the ocean was full of giant cephalopods. But that's neither here nor there.
It retreated. Where'd that stuffed shirt Carlan float off to?